just watching Res Dogs for the last couple days.
That scene in the prison where she becomes surrounded by...
Oh, by the ancestors? Yes. Oh, yes.
I bet they're in here, but they're probably kicking everything around.
Kerry Baisley and Twas in the Moon of Wintertime, so-called the Huron Carol. Well, one of the reasons I picked the carol was having been in many Anglican churches, usually they all start off with Once in Royal David's City, which is a beautiful hymn and it's lovely, but having been somebody who got to go see the Church of the Nativity, you just know that that's not the way it was. So I sort of sought out something that was more oriented to the reality. And with that, being Irish, Scottish, and Cree heritage, a bit of a storyteller. People do go, oh God, he's telling stories again. So that's me. So in looking at a carol or a hymn, I see this one as telling a story. Yes, there was some controversy about it. And one of the things that, they use the word Gitche Manitou, and that's a Cree word, and it's not Huron, but it's kind of funny that we still call it the Huron Carol, when in fact the word Huron is kind of a not so nice term the French use. They are the Wendat, so nobody's renamed it the Wendat Carol. So if you want to be positive, you can change it in all these other ways. But I like it for the story it tells, and that it's not triumphant. It's sort of gentle, and it just tells the basic plot. And so that's why I like it.
'Twas in the moon of wintertime, when all the birds had fled, that mighty Gitche Manitou sent angel choirs instead. Before their light the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis Gloria. Within a lodge of broken bark, the tender babe was found. A ragged robe of rabbit skin enwrapped his beauty round. But as the hunter braves drew nigh, the angel song rang loud and high. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis Gloria. The earliest moon of wintertime is not so round and fair as was the ring of glory on the helpless infant there. The chiefs from far before him knelt, with gifts of fox and beaver pelt. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis Gloria. O children of the forest free, beloved of Manitou, the holy child of earth and heaven is born today for you. Come kneel before the radiant boy, who brings you beauty, peace, and joy. Jesus, your King is born. Jesus is born. In excelsis Gloria.
I'm not trying over the choir.
Hey everybody, this is a brief postlude to today's Cradle Songs video. There's actually been a beautiful new set of lyrics written by Dana Seaborn, who is a Métis composer and writer, that reflects much more authentically Wendat culture in an enculturated way that carries some acknowledgement of the complicated history of Christianity in this place. So I'm going to put a link to the new lyrics in the description of this video if you want to check it out. They're just really, really beautiful. Kerry wanted to sing the original set of lyrics that we had, so I respected that. But if you want to check out ones that were actually written by an Indigenous person that reflect some actual knowledge of Wendat culture, you can totally check out the link in the description and read those lyrics and maybe try singing it yourself this year. Love you all. Our last video in this series will be coming up next week with Bishop John. Stay tuned.